Welcome to another episode of PC Building Simulator. We've got some emails to go through, so let's get started with those. This first one says, "Hi there, reaching out because I need a new PC. Budget is $500. Doesn't need to be great or anything. Sorry for brevity, my PA is off, and new intern starting. Absolute chaos. Ping me if any issues." So spend less than $500 and build a PC. I think we can do that, so let's accept that one. Hello, I'm after a new rig. Can you build something good? I saw this CPU can run as fast as 4000 megahertz. Let's overclock the GPU to 2031 megahertz. So can you do that in 11 days? I know used parts can be cheaper, but I'd like new ones, please. I'm a total Corsair fanboy. So he wants something that can be overclocked. So let's accept that one. And lastly, hi, are you available for a job? Got a request for a new PC. I already ordered my copy of Farming Simulator 17, or recommended spec. Can't wait. I've got to have it in 8 days. AMD components are meant to be the bomb. I worry about used parts. So he's got a budget of $4,000 to play Farming Simulator 17, recommended spec. I think we can definitely make that happen. So let's accept that one. All right. So, as usual, I'm going to hop over here into the shop. I'm going to step away for a quick moment, get this first build put together, and be right back. So, for this first build, being less than $500, we're going to go with the Mortoni H170, the Intel Celeron G3900, the $10 CPU cooler. We've also got a GT1030 in stock already. We've also got a 250 watt power supply in stock. We're going to use the 240 gig ADATA SSD, and we'll put it in a Be Quiet case. So for this next one, we're looking for something that can overclock. So let me get that put together and be right back. Alright, so for this next build that needs to be overclocked, we're going to go with the Asus TUF Z370 Pro gaming motherboard, an i7-8700K, a Kraken X72, 2 sticks of Corsair Dominator Platinum, I think it's 8 gig 3200 MHz, an MSI GTX 1080 Gaming X Plus, a Corsair RM850X. I believe this is a, what was this, 480 gig SSD, 4 terabyte hard drive, and we'll put that in a Corsair Obsidian case. All this Corsair because he said he's a Corsair fanboy, so we'll make sure we give him all the Corsair we can. And then for this next build, Farming Simulator, a recommended spec. Let's take a look at Farming Sim. There it is. Recommended spec for $4,000. We can definitely do better than that, but we're going to give him an all AMD build, since he likes AMD components. I believe we've got some, what are they? Vega 56 unlocked, which is definitely better than an R9 280. So we'll probably put a couple of those in there. So let me get the build put together and be right back. All right, so for this last build, since he'd like all AMD, we're going to go with a Gigabyte GAAX 370 Gaming 7 motherboard, an 1800X, 2 sticks of this really expensive G-Skill Trident Z, 2 of the RX Vega 56 graphics cards, a Cooler Master 750 watt power supply, the Patriot Scorch M.2, a, what is it, 960 gig SSD from Corsair. And I'm going to try to redeem myself because in the last episode I had a 1-star rating building in this InWin case. Going to see if I can build something a little bit better this time in the same case. Also got for the cooler, I forgot, a Kraken X72, because last time I found out we can definitely fit that in this case. So I'm going to order this stuff. We will end our day. Let's close this out and get to work. All right. That must be something I ordered off of PC Bay. So let's see here. This is our cheap build. And get the names right here. So this one goes with that case. This case is our Corsair Obsidian. And that one goes with Nathan Gross. And our last build here, hopefully it won't screw it up, is for Angry L. So hopefully I don't make them any more angry than it sounds like they already are. Okay, let's get our motherboard in here. And we will get our CPU and RAM installed. This was the, where is it? The G3900. And one stick of RAM. Let's get some thermal paste. And we'll get this super cheap cooler put on. Alrighty. I don't know if I need to take out two of those. I guess we'll find out here in a minute for this graphics card. That's a GT1030. Nope, it's just a single slot. Let's put one of those back in. Okay. Let's get our power supply. We'll get that installed. And what was I looking for here? Storage. Was it the 240? I think it was the 240 we got for this one. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. We can install it up there. I was going to say this case doesn't have a place to install. I think they're on the back too. Oh, we're all good. All right, let's cable this up. We'll just use basic gray or black cables here. This is not even a windowed case. Okay. Get a USB in there. Let's see if it powers on. Excellent. Get the side panel installed. And we'll get this side panel installed. And we can put this one out in the hall. Okay. So for our next build, overclocking a GPU, you need to purchase and install the GPU tuner app to overclock. Make sure you stress test it with the benchmark or OCCT program. Okay, well we already have the GPU tuner and all that other software. So let's get to work on this. This one was the tough. Get that screwed in. Let's get that open. I believe we were putting in 2 sticks of Corsair RAM. So let's get our 8700K installed. And we will get our Corsair RAM. Oops. There we go. This is getting a single GPU. It's a 1080 Gaming X Plus. There it is. Hopefully this won't be too difficult to overclock. Let's get our storage going here. We have, is he getting a 480 or the 900? The 480. There's some place exciting we can install this other than just in a drive bay. That's not. But he's also getting a 4 terabyte hard drive. We'll get that put in there. And let's get the power supply, which is the Corsair. We'll get that screwed down. And let's take this off the top here. We'll get some thermal paste, as well as our CPU cooler, the X72. Oops. No, I didn't want to open that. Close back down. There we go. Let's get this installed. Okay, let's wire this up. Went into the wrong thing. Cables. Oh, what color should we do? Maybe some yellow. That has sort of a yellowy orange. Let's see. No, that looks pretty terrible. Let's make that go away. Let's try a different color. Let's see. That's a little closer. How's that go with the graphics card? That's not bad. Do orange. Let's get everything wired up. Okay. Let's get USB drive. Let's power it on. And we'll hop into the BIOS. He said he wanted his CPU overclocked to 4 gigahertz or 4,000 megahertz, but this CPU is already at 4,700, so I don't really see a need to downclock it to 4,000, so let's hope it all works out. We'll wait for this to install, and then we will see about overclocking the graphics card. That was really loud in my ear. Let's see. So we need, put 3D Mark on there. Let's put GPU tuner on there. Let's just go with those two right now. Let's just take that all the way up. And then he wants this at, what was it, 2031? Let's go for 2050. We'll see what that does. I'm going to run 3D Mark. And if it blue screens or if it passes, I will be right back. Okay, so there's the score. We did not blue screen. So this is done. Let's go ahead and get the case put back together. Got the side panel on. Let's power it down. And we will get this out in the hallway. Good to go. All right. Let's see if I can build something in this case without ruining it. Let's get our motherboard. That was the K7. Get that screwed down. Getting 2 graphics cards. We'll pop those out. Okay, let's get our CPU in. It was the 1800X, as well as our RAM. A couple of sticks of Trident Z, 16 gig. Get some thermal paste on here. And let's see, what am I looking for? CPU cooling. Mount this big old cooler. That looks really cool mounted there. Okay, let's get our power supply in. It's Cooler Master. Oh, come around this side. Okay. So, storage. We get this Patriot Scorch. And he's also getting a 960 gig SSD. Because this case doesn't hold... Well, maybe it holds hard drives back here. I don't know. I couldn't figure it out last time, so... Let's get graphics cards in. Couple of Vega 56. Very cool. Okay. I think that is everything. Let's get this cabled up. Let's do some red. I go along with the Radeon. Okay. Let's get, oops, not PC parts. Let's get our USB drive. Get that installed. Make sure it starts. Hop into the BIOS. Let's turn our XMP on. Okay. Get this case put back together. Very cool. Power it back up. Look better if that was red, but I don't know if I feel like going and putting... Oh, it's fine, actually. That's fine. Let's put this out here. Let's collect some money. Let's collect that one. Let's collect that one. And that one. And we got 5 stars. Excellent. Got some new things. Daily deals. We've got some new emails, but we will go through those in the next episode. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, click that subscribe button. I hope you have a wonderful Saturday, and I will see you in the next episode.